Well, welcome back to Imagination Fun Time with the Alchemical actors, aka D&D. At this point, you are out of combat.
I'll start moving towards the back door and swing it open to see if I see anything.
I'm gonna go tell Sumas what just happened.
Okay, so
I will
upstairs.
go up
Follow
to
her.
Upstairs?
Yeah, but maybe just a little after, because I think I'm not really like, I don't like the way that Sumas just lied to me, and I think that it's Aklis has something to do with it. And I'm like,
so you're gonna stealth after her. Go ahead and roll stealth. What's your passive perception?
So 4. Well, +4. So what would that be?
It's an 8. Wait, you
What
said it
is-
was a what?
My modifier. What is passive perception again?
So
1.
something plus your wisdom. I think.
Do I notice?
Is it
Do I
just-
notice?
It's just 10
you
plus your wisdom
going-
modifier.
So
And like
it's a lot.
trying to be sneaky
Roll a perception check. So
because if so, I'd like to do something before she would leave the room.
you wouldn't notice beforehand
Okay.
that she was going to go do something sneaky. But if you'll definitely notice after the fact that she was trying to be sneaky and failed. So if that changes.
What I would do would be
Yes. So
it wouldn't make any
basically
sense.
what you notice, Aklis, is you start to go upstairs and like after a beat you hear like a like the floorboards creaking.
I stop in my tracks and I go, you can just come up with me.
Okay. I go up.
And then I come in and I explain to you.
Yeah, so that's passive perception.
10 plus the perception. Okay.
And Phineas, you do not see anything outside.
Okay, so put away the.
You can take a moment to like really look around. If
Yeah,
you want
I'm
to.
gonna investigate the back area, see if it like tried to scale anything or tried to like.
Okay.
Like hologram.
So hold on, just a split second here. Whoa. Okay, go ahead and roll perception.
Perception? Okay. 9.
It is gone. You have no idea where it is.
Okay.
You take a really good look around the backyard for a second to see if you can see it moving or going anywhere, and you just cannot see it.
Okay, yeah.
So you two go upstairs, and Sumas is in the room reading.
I immediately say, I'm not by myself, but that doesn't matter because this is your mother. I don't know what your relationship is. It's a relationship. This is your swamp mother. I don't know.
Swamp, my adopted mother.
Adopted swamp mom.
You can
your
probably
foster
comfortably
kid.
let her in on what we've been trying to figure out, and then I also proceed to explain what just happened downstairs.
First off, I say to Lupa, I'm like, I promise I wasn't trying to lie to you. I didn't know what I had to do. Like, it was a very stressful situation.
We didn't know what information we had, and
Yeah.
we didn't want
it to spread.
Yes, because we didn't know if it was going to be beneficial or not. Really.
I wanted to tell you, I just couldn't tell you yet.
Okay. Don't lie to me again.
Yes, ma'am.
But what did you find?
So, the letter that I am reading right now is talking about, it's from, what's her name?
Inlay.
Inlay's parents, and it mentions something about a necklace. I'm not really sure about that, but they ran away with something bad, I guess, to protect Inlay.
Specifically, what did it say about the necklace?
I don't know. I haven't read that far yet. Can I like hand them the letter to read?
Sure.
And I start reading another letter? Can I do that?
Yeah. I'm just trying to think. I don't know what that letter says either, so we'll figure it out. Yes, you can start reading the other letter.
Okay.
So, Lupa, who did you hand the letter to?
I handed it to. You mean Sumis?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I handed it to Luca.
Okay, that's what I thought. I'm sorry. That's where the names got.
Because I kind of felt bad that I like lied to her. So
yeah. So
I was
as you're reading it, you're taking more time to really like sit down and concentrate. And it most of the letter is like a very mournful goodbye and a very worried like, please don't come looking for us. Like, we're doing this for your best interest. The house is yours now. You know, just act like we don't exist anymore.
Can I be reading this out loud to both of them?
Well, she's reading the original
Or
letter.
reading it to...
Maybe I'm reading the original
Okay,
letter out
yeah,
loud.
she's-
You're reading a different letter.
Yes. So she's reading the original letter out loud. And let's say that you're listening to it and then you can read the next letter out loud.
Okay.
So yes, it's like we need to leave for your safety, like and I already said that a million times.
And it does not say what is threatening them.
No. It just says them. Like, it's basically like a like, pretend we don't exist. You are better off without us. Like, if you come looking for us, like, they might figure out who you are, and we don't want you in trouble. We don't want you to get hurt.
Do we get the sense that what's her face?
Inlay?
Inlay. I don't know why no one can remember this girl's
it's
name.
okay.
That Inlay knows who they are? Is it like sort of understood that she would know?
I don't think you could get that from this letter. I mean, I don't think there's a way to really glean that kind of information, but the way it sounds like it's sort of teaching Inlay what is happening, but at the same time also being very vague.
How many letters are there in this box?
3.
I grabbed the 3rd letter.
Okay.
To myself.
Okay. So
And then what exactly does it say about the necklace?
it just says that we've taken it with us.
We've taken the necklace with us.
I'm specifically scanning the 3rd letter for any sort of anything about the
So
necklace.
actually, yours is not a letter. It is a drawing of the necklace. So, and what it looks like is like sort of like a bunch of leaves, like kind of like all together on this thing with like different gemstones inside of them. And yeah, so that's like, it's like a hand sketch drawing of this necklace. And the second one,
I pocket it. The drawing.
okay,
Without showing it to us.
that's up. What do you do? Because if you do that, you have to do sleight of hand.
I show it to you guys and I tell you I think this might be important. And so I pocket it.
agree.
I agree too. Something's
I take
weird
it.
about it.
Do you think we should confront Inlay?
No. I think she's shaken up enough and she literally just passed out on the floor and we all had to deal with whatever that thing was.
Do you think that that's what her parents are trying to protect her from?
Maybe, but I don't think we have enough evidence to confirm or deny that that's what it is. I think bringing it up to her now, earlier I tried to bring up some stuff that we had discovered in the house with her, and she genuinely didn't really know anything, and what she did know, I don't know if it was whatever she did seemingly kind of keep from me. I don't know that it was actually pertinent to...
Have you ever seen anything like what we just saw downstairs?
No.
I haven't.
What about when they were at in the
Oh, was
like-
that... So, yeah, I guess that's a...
Oh, well, okay,
was
so
that...
it is, you do glean that it is the same creature that you saw in the marketplace, but you haven't seen it before, like,
Okay,
this series of events.
So I relay that it seems to be what I saw in the marketplace, but prior to that I haven't seen anything like that.
do you think we should tell everybody about this? Like,
I
or
think
should we keep this in between us?
Splitting the party.
I think it would be in the best interest of the party to tell them, just for their... I don't know if safety is the right word, but for their well-being, that they have this knowledge in case we encounter anything like this,
Yeah.
or we do discover that there is a connection. I think it would be best that everybody knows, but I feel like this is a conversation that we have with everybody outside of Enlay. Sorry.
I
It's
think
all good.
Poor
It
woman.
doesn't really matter.
I think it might be worth taking a trip to the library.
Yes,
See.
I think we should have a conversation about it, and then maybe we can all decide, should Enlay know anything about this? Is she better off not knowing?
Well, she does. These are her letters. We would assume that she's read them.
But she might not know. She might not be connecting what's happening to her to it, because as far as we know, she hasn't actually seen what we just saw.
How
Right,
big is this creature?
It was about the size of a normal human,
Okay.
like 5'6".
As
Give
far
or
as,
take.
as far as we know, she hasn't physically seen.
I
what
was
we saw.
asking. Yeah, that's
Right.
why I was
Yeah.
asking.
She passed out right away.
Yeah, so
Okay.
she hasn't seen what we've seen.
Oh,
But
yeah.
and I don't know if telling her would be beneficial for her, because it seems like this thing doesn't really care about the material plane for some reason or another.
I'm assuming they've told me everything about this thing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what
What he
we
said and
debriefed
stuff.
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this could probably be a party discussion, and then what might be helpful to her, I guess we could tell her, but I don't know that she needs to,
We don't want to scare her more.
because we don't know that we can actually do anything about what we know.
She's already
Why?
terrified.
Why do you think this thing decided to get involved now instead of later? Like he wants us to, or it wants us to leave. Why do you think just now it decided to get involved?
Yeah, what's changed these past 2 months versus 10 years ago, if these two things are connected?
I
We
don't know.
So these people have been gone for like 5-10 minutes, and you're kind of sitting there wondering, like, where did half the party
So
go?
right after they had left, I would have went up to, I forget the guard's name.
Dearest.
Hey, should we get her out of the house?
Yes, we
Take her to an inn or something?
definitely need to take her away from here. I think the safest place for her would honestly be the guards, like holding cells, honestly.
Is there a place where she can be like comfortable there? Should we like in like a
Yes,
bed or
I
something?
think yes. I can make that happen. We, if you don't mind, I wouldn't mind help getting her there. She still seems very sick. I mean, she seems like she isn't going to die right now, but she is. I've never seen somebody look so tired in my entire life. I think we should take her to the guards station, and we can maybe modify a cell or something to make it a comfortable place for her, but that way she'll be surrounded by guards that could help her.
All right.
Pip like stands up like after he like lays down her head, because after he was like petting it and making sure she's okay, he looks up, he's like holds his hand up as in like wait, and he goes upstairs. He can retrieve the little trinket he gave her earlier, so he can take it with him.
Oh.
But I guess he goes in the room and
Yeah,
I
so
see him
as
over
you guys
there.
are
I
talking,
was just about to say, why don't we just go like get her like her blankets and stuff? We'll bring that, maybe make it more comfortable.
okay. So yeah, so let's say that Pip beats you there because he's
Yeah.
really fast, but you guys also trail after. So you three up here. I keep hitting the mic. Sorry about that, guys. So